Welcome to Rare Coin Insights. Imagine turning 2 pennies into a life-changing fortune. Sounds impossible? Think again. These 2 USA pennies are so valuable, they could be worth thousands, or even more. The first penny might look like every other one in your pocket, but a rare minting error makes it incredibly valuable. Could one of these be hiding in your piggy bank right now? The second penny. Its unique features and limited production have made it a holy grail for collectors. This tiny coin is fetching mind-blowing prices at auctions. Think you might have one of these valuable pennies? The truth about their worth will leave you speechless. Stay tuned to learn how to spot these hidden treasures. Don't miss out, like, subscribe, and start your hunt for these rare pennies today. Number 1. Did you know that the humble penny in your pocket could be worth more than your car, or even your house? That's right, we're talking about the 1978 USA penny, a coin that's not just a piece of history but also a potential jackpot for collectors. This isn't just a 1-cent coin, it could be the key to unlocking a fortune. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you might be racing to check your piggy bank or that old jar of coins you haven't looked at in years. Could you be holding one of the rarest pennies in existence? Let's dive into the incredible story behind the 1978 penny. But first, imagine this, a coin so ordinary that millions passed through hands every day back then, but hidden among them was a treasure. And today, collectors are scouring every corner of the globe to find it. The year 1978 may not immediately stand out in American history, but for numismatics, the study and collection of coins, it holds a fascinating place. At this time, the penny was still a vital part of everyday transactions. A penny could actually buy something. The design featured Abraham Lincoln's profile on the front, a tribute to one of America's greatest presidents, and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the back, a symbol of national pride. But here's where the intrigue begins. 1978 wasn't just another year for the penny. Hidden within this batch of coins were subtle differences, rare anomalies, and peculiar features that now make some of these pennies worth more than their weight in gold, literally. And no, we're not exaggerating. Some 1978 pennies have been auctioned for thousands of dollars due to their unique characteristics. What makes this penny so special, you ask? To understand, we need to look at where and how these coins were minted. In 1978, pennies were produced at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each of these mints left its own unique mark on the coins. For example, pennies minted in Denver have a small D mark, while San Francisco pennies have an S. Coins from Philadelphia. They're plain, no mint mark at all, but it's not just the location that matters. The materials used in creating these coins also play a crucial role. In 1978, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This composition is important because just a few years later, in 1982, the US switched to a cheaper copper-plated zinc alloy. Why? Because the value of copper was skyrocketing. That means 1978 pennies are part of the last full copper era, adding another layer of intrigue to their story. And now for the plot twist: errors. Yes, minting errors can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Some of the rarest and most valuable 1978 pennies feature mistakes like double dies, where the lettering or design appears doubled due to a misalignment during production. Others have off-center strikes, where the design isn't properly aligned, or repunched mint marks, where the mint mark appears stamped more than once. These errors make the coin unique, and uniqueness equals value in the world of collectors. Imagine finding one of these rare pennies among your loose change. A single minting error could increase the value of your penny from 1 cent to hundreds, even thousands, of dollars. And the best part? These coins aren't just locked away in museum displays or private collections, they're still out there, waiting to be discovered. Could one be hiding in your pocket right now? the condition of the coin also plays a massive role in determining its worth. Collectors use a grading scale to evaluate a coin's condition, from poor for coins that are heavily worn to mint state for coins that are pristine and untouched. A 1978 penny in mint condition, graded as MS 65 or higher, can fetch hundreds of dollars. But combine that with a rare error, and you're looking at a potential payday in the thousands. Still not convinced? Let's talk numbers. In recent years, rare 1978 pennies with unique features have sold at auctions for jaw-dropping amounts. Some have gone for $1,000, $5,000, and even higher. And these aren't just one-off events. Collectors are actively hunting for these treasures, driving up demand and prices. So, how do you know if your penny is valuable? Start by checking the date and mint mark. If you have a 1978 penny, examine it closely, really closely. Look for unusual details, like doubling on the lettering, a misaligned design, or an unusually sharp strike. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe for a detailed inspection. And if you think you found something special, consider getting your penny professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A small investment in grading could turn your penny into a verified collector's item worth thousands. Now, let's talk about selling. If you've confirmed that your 1978 penny is rare, the next step is finding the right buyer. Auction houses, coin dealers, and even online marketplaces like eBay are great places to start. Just be sure to do your research and work with reputable platforms to ensure you get the best price. But before you rush to sell, consider this: the value of rare coins often increases over time. Holding on to your treasure might be a wise investment. After all, who knows what the future market will hold? And here's the final twist, a detail that has collectors buzzing. Rumor has it, there's a specific variation of the 1978 penny that's so rare, so elusive, it's considered the Holy Grail for collectors. This penny is said to feature a minting error so subtle, it's gone unnoticed by most people. Could this be true? Could there be a 1978 penny out there worth millions, hiding in plain sight? The only way to find out is to start looking. So, grab your coin jars, check under your couch cushions, and don't forget to examine your next handful of change. You never know when you might stumble upon a treasure that changes your life. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We've got more incredible stories about coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures coming your way. And hey, let us know in the comments, did you find a 1978 penny? Could it be the rare one we've been talking about? Think a penny is just pocket change? Think again. This next coin could be hiding a fortune right under your nose. Keep watching to uncover the story, the secrets, and the shocking value that could make your penny worth more than you ever imagined. Number 2. A single penny from 1961 could be worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions, if it has the right characteristics. That's right, a coin so common looking that you might not even think twice about it could actually hold immense value. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1961 penny to uncover exactly what makes some of these coins so special. By the end of this video, you'll know what to look for in this iconic coin and, who knows, you might just discover a fortune sitting in your own collection. To understand why a simple 1961 penny might be worth so much, let's take a quick journey back in time. Pennies have been a core part of American currency since the late 1700s, but the Lincoln penny we're familiar with debuted in 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin quickly became one of the most beloved designs in U.S. coinage history, and even today, it carries with it a significant legacy. By 1961, the penny had seen a few design adjustments, but the classic image of Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse were firmly established. In 1961, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of pennies. On the surface, it might seem that there couldn't possibly be anything particularly rare or valuable among them. After all, with millions of these coins circulating, they're everywhere, right? But, as we'll explore today, it's not about the sheer number produced. It's about the rarities, the errors, and the unique qualities in certain 1961 pennies that make them so prized. So, what exactly are we looking for? A few key factors can make a 1961 penny incredibly valuable, and each factor has its own story. The first of these is minting errors, accidental variations that occur during the production process. These errors can include double die varieties, off-center strikes, planchet errors, and other anomalies that add unique features to the coin. Let's start with one of the most famous types of minting errors, the double die error. Double die errors happen when the die, the metal piece used to imprint the coin, is misaligned, creating a doubling effect on certain parts of the design. For the 1961 penny, doubling might appear on key areas such as the date, the word liberty, or the motto, "In God We Trust." This slight doubling can sometimes be hard to spot with the naked eye, but when visible, it adds a distinctive characteristic that can increase the coin's value astronomically. Imagine the thrill of spotting this rare doubling on a penny and realizing you're holding a piece of rare coinage history in your hands. Another error type that collectors love is the off-center strike. During production, if the blank coin planchet doesn't sit perfectly aligned with the die, an off-center strike occurs. This means that part of the design is missing, creating an off-kilter look that's unmistakable. Depending on how far off-center the strike is, the rarity, and therefore the value, of the penny increases. Coins with around 50% off-center strikes are particularly rare, and their values can reach incredible highs. Planchet errors are another fascinating type of rarity. These happen when the metal blanks, or planchets, used to make the coins are flawed in some way. Sometimes, a piece of the planchet may be missing, which is called a clipped planchet. These clipped planchet errors make the coin look as though a small portion has been neatly sliced away. Although they were unintentional errors, these clipped planchet coins became prized by collectors who seek out coins that have a story to tell. With each of these unique errors, the value of a 1961 penny increases. While errors can make a coin valuable, the condition or grade of the penny also plays a major role in determining its worth. A coin's condition is rated on a scale from 1 to 70, with circulated coins, those that have been in regular use, ranking on the lower end, and uncirculated coins, often found in mint condition, ranking at the top. For collectors, finding a high-grade 1961 penny with a rare error in nearly perfect condition can be a dream come true. Coins graded MS-65 or higher are especially valuable, and if you find one with minting errors, you could have an exceptionally valuable piece on your hands. So, how can you tell if your 1961 penny is one of these rare, high-value coins? First, you'll need a few basic tools: a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe, a good coin guide, and some patience. Using a magnifying glass, closely examine the details of the coin, particularly the date, liberty, and, "In God We Trust," for signs of doubling. Check for any off-center features or unusual shapes that could indicate an error. Look at the edges of the coin to see if there's any sign of clipping, which would point to a planchet error. Every tiny detail matters, and it comes to spotting the differences between a standard 1961 penny and one that could be worth a small fortune. If you think you found a rare coin, you might want to consider getting it professionally graded. Professional coin grading companies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, provide expert evaluations and can certify a coin's condition and authenticity. Having your 1961 penny graded by one of these respected companies can significantly increase its market value, as certified coins are highly trusted by collectors and buyers. Although there's a small fee involved, it's a worthwhile investment if you suspect your penny might be truly valuable. Let's talk about recent sales and auction records, where certain 1961 pennies have fetched impressive sums. Some coins with significant errors or exceptional grading have sold for thousands of dollars at auction, attracting the attention of collectors and investors alike. When a rare 1961 penny hits the market, it often sparks a bidding war, with collectors eager to add a unique piece to their collection. The market for rare pennies has grown substantially, with new collectors entering the scene each year, driving demand, and prices higher and higher. And here's an intriguing question to consider: could there still be undiscovered 1961 pennies out there worth a fortune? Absolutely. Rare coins don't all make their way to collectors immediately, and some may still be hiding in plain sight. A valuable 1961 penny could be lurking in someone's loose change jar, just waiting to be recognized for its true worth. So, where can you look for valuable pennies? Start with places that often hold overlooked treasures. Dig through spare change jars, roll coins from the bank, or check with family members who might have old coin collections. Estate sales and flea markets can also be excellent hunting grounds. The thrill of finding a hidden treasure is what drives so many collectors, and there's always the chance that the next valuable penny will be uncovered by someone just like you. Looking ahead, the future of 1961 pennies and the broader coin market is exciting. As interest in numismatics, or coin collecting, continues to grow, the demand for rare and valuable coins is likely to increase as well. There's something timeless about coins that makes them desirable to collectors across generations. And who knows? As more 1961 pennies come to light, their value could increase even more. It's a growing market with endless potential, and today's ordinary coins could become tomorrow's extraordinary finds. So, as we wrap up, let's recap what makes the 1961 penny so special. Despite being one of the most common coins out there, a 1961 penny with rare errors or in pristine condition can be worth a substantial sum. Whether it's a double die error, an off-center strike, a clipped planchet, or just a high-grade coin, each of these factors contributes to making certain 1961 pennies highly sought after. Now, it's time to take a look at your own collection. Check those old jars, dig through your pocket change, and maybe even pick up a few rolls of pennies from the bank. That little coin you've been overlooking could hold more value than you ever imagined. Coming up, we'll explore the next set of coins with surprising value hiding in plain sight. Whether it's a rare minting error, a unique design variant, or an older coin in pristine condition, certain coins could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. From classic pennies with unique features to overlooked nickels, dimes, and quarters that could turn a tidy profit at auction, we're about to reveal coins that might just be sitting unnoticed in your own collection. Stay tuned, one of these coins could be your next big find. In my next video, we're diving into one of the most sought-after coins in American history, an ultra-rare variety that's been known to fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're talking about a coin so rare, you won't believe it's even real. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this one, because finding one of these could completely change your life. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you don't miss it.